right? Shalom to elect Israel, to the hope elect Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, foreign Israelites that look like the other nations, scattered across the four corners of the earth. I want to give all praise to Barak, Rawchaa. Got to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Qadash, name in heavenly Father, everybody ignorantly calls God his true name in the ancient Hebrew, which is Halal Qadash. His true name is Yahawah. Bahasham means in the name of Yahawashi, the Holy One of Israel, everybody ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, who was slain at the foundation of the earth for the salvation of the elect to the hopeful elect. Lord, when we put that number, Lord, when it's together, find those who fear in the name of the Lord, striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah 3:5, it is not slack. 2 Peter 3:9, that's what read. 2 Peter chapter 5, verse 42. Shalom, now you say believes out there. Yahawah, Bahasham, and Rawchaa, Bahasham, Qadash, Atham. Just gonna get into a quick lesson. And the title is Quality is not an act to the elect. I'll read it exactly what I put in there. It says quality is not an act to the elect. It's a trait that is established from the Lord. So it's established from Yahweh Bahasham Yahawashi. You know, it's a trait that cannot be obtained without the wisdom of this truth. You know, as a trait, as a quality, as a habit. You know, and we're gonna get into some things. And I got a little bit of precepts the Lord will set upon to the flock. I'm gonna try to make this real quick. It's Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 6. And it reads, and this is Ezekiel, and we're going to just skip to the point because when you go to verse 1 through about 3, 4, there's another, more to add to this. We're just going to get to the point. Verse 6, he said, furthermore, unto me, son of man, seest thou what they do? Oh, was holding it up, but give me 1 second. We're going to just do this instead. Just going to do it like this. Okay. He said, okay. He said, furthermore, unto me, son of man, seest thou what they do? Even their great as admonitions, or abominations that the house of Israel committeth here. Okay, so you got brothers scattered across the four corners of the earth, and whatever we go through, it's kind of like we were seeing what Ezekiel sees. Like we're seeing, the abominations of what is being done in America, Babylon the Great, and throughout the four corners of the earth. That's brothers all together, just like he told Ezekiel in that time. And it says, should I go far off from my sanctuary? But turn thee yet again, thou shalt see greater abominations. So the Lord was giving him, it says in Ezekiel 8, verse 1 through 4, it kind of goes into where he took him between heaven and earth. He took him and showed him a vision of, like, look at all this wickedness that Israel is doing. Okay, as a whole. He said the whole head is sick. Okay, but he had certain men that he set up, was like, okay, I'm going to show you what's going on, and I want you to do better than them. Okay, so it says, verse 7, and he brought me to the door of the court. When I looked, behold, a hole in the wall, right? And a hole in the wall today, you can look at it as like your cell phone. You know, because this is like a hole. It's a portal. I can look through this portal, and it'd be somebody all the way out there in Wyoming or Russia, or you know how we seen Putin pull out those that vault and go into saying that you know the Messiah is the so-called black man, and you know this is like the new portal. This is like the Lord showing us that hole in the wall. Okay, that's what we're seeing. So behold, a hole in the wall. It was a vision, but now we're seeing that vision in more plain sight, just in plain sight, because that's how we, you know, Apostle Tahar. He even said that we have more knowledge than the you know the prophets did in that time, because you know he's revealed it to us through the Rawchaa Qadash, and Lord willing, we are those men that are receiving that knowledge, and it's a good chance that we are. Verse 8, and it reads, then he said unto me, son of man, dig now on the wall, like go in there and see what's going on, Jake. It said in Psalm chapter 10, verse 15, it said, break down the arm of the wicked and seek thou his wickedness until thou find none. Okay, so we're supposed to go in and peek through this wall. We're supposed to dig in this wall like Ezekiel did, and go like, look at all the stuff Jake's doing, man. There's definitely something going on. There's definitely something wrong. So dig now in the wall. And when I dig in the wall, behold a door. And that's kind of like, you know, your phone now. You can dig in this phone and get on World Star Hip Hop. You can go and dig into all these different avenues to see how wicked Jake was and is today. You know, and your phone is, you know, it looks like a door, you know. And you know, he called the four corners of the earth, north, south, east, and west. Four quadrants. That looks like a door. So he said, go in there and look north, south, east, and west, and look wherever you want, wherever I put over this door, and look at the abominations. And if you stay long enough, you stay around long enough, and you stay around, you listen to the elders and apostles, you stick around, stay with the brothers, you're going to see even greater abominations. You're going to see worse. You're going to see Jake getting a 50-pound snake and frying it, talking about he's baptizing it in Greece. Like this stuff that we've seen in America, Babylon the Great. Verse 9, and it reads, and he said unto me, go in, and behold the wicked abominations, right? Behold the wicked abominations that they do here. And that's why you see us going so much into prophecy all the time, and going so much into lessons all the time. Okay? Because that's what we're doing. We're beholding, you know, what it means to fall away from Yahawah, Yahawashi. Because ultimately, we know that all Israel is going to be saved. So until we see them acting right, we're not going home. The only way that we're going to see that is if the missiles can completely destroy this place and they're purged. That's why we're hoping for that. That's why we're waiting for that. Because without that happening, we can't go home. Okay? You can't see Israel keep doing this shit. You know? We got our own issues. We struggle with our own shit. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. And it reads, it's Yahawashi speaking. It reads, ye are the light of a world. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. So Jake, you know, you might have to put yourself sometimes in a situation where you're in a place where, you know, not everybody thinks Jake's is, you know. But I ended actually meeting somebody tonight, and we had a good conversation. And you know, he was like, yeah, I need to tap more in the truth. And he lives right out here where I'm at. So now he has a chance to go and serve Yahawah, Yahawashi the correct way. His brothers out here, right down the street from where I'm at. You know, brothers is everywhere. You know, and of course a lot of stuff is going on, but we're not going to worry about it because we trust in Yahawah, Yahawashi. We know that he's going to keep us safe. You know, we know where to go. He said he will guide the feet of his saints. He said it's already been ordained. I know that the Lord didn't just put me with GMS to go make an unwise decision. Okay. And I believe that wholeheartedly. He hasn't made me do one since. I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but coming into GMS, I know that's not one that was a mistake. That was ordained to happen. Or I wouldn't be here doing lessons. Said we're a light of the world. We can't be hid. So sometimes, Jake, you gotta. What is his name? He made a good point when he said that. Uh, 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 Kendrick Lamar. He said sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas, right? Like he said that. Like it's basically how the Lord's like kind of talking to us, but more elegant and more fervent and more like he's not trying to get blown up. You know what I'm saying? That's why he talks to it like that. Like is it neither do men light a candle nor put it on the bushel, but put on the candlestick and give it light unto all that are in the house. That's verse 15, right? Right? You don't go hide it. Just like he said, but he said in the 2/3 way. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. It's the same thing. He's basically seeking the Lord still because he has knowledge, but it's he has the zeal of the Most High. Like he gets what he's saying, but he can't fully grasp it. And maybe he does. He's went around and said he's an Israelite, but if you said that, your ass need to be out here teaching with Yahawah, Yahawashi on these highways and byways. You gotta let go of that bag, Jake, because Lord's not gonna accept your sacrifice. You say you're an Israelite or whatever. You can do whatever the fuck you want to say. You can say whatever. But if you're not really out here with brotherhood, Lord's gonna leave you. That's just period. You know, we had lessons about even brothers in GMS selling out and taking the MOTB. Well, you just some regular ass nigga and you got all this money and you on rap and shit. You think you're gonna make it? You're not gonna fucking make it, bro. You're gonna get fucking left, bro. Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 9. You think you just got your little shit going? Lord's gonna pluck your ass if you don't get with the fucking program. It's not playing, you know? And Jake understands that language. Jake understands that. That's how it is when he's in the world, trying to make sure he gets all his shit running. And all he's hearing is Esau eating right on his ass. Like, you don't do everything right, we're going to pluck your ass. You'll never work here again. How much more Yahawah, Yahawashi? He made those ordinances. God make sure you're doing your shit right over here. That's why it's scary being a prophet sometimes, you know? Because you drop that plow one time, you can in the music industry, you can drop out the rap game and you can just come back and be like, oh, he just came back with such a hard force. You drop out this fucking race, you're more likely not gonna fucking make it. This is a race you got to keep doing until this bitch blow up. It's not a game. It's not a game. I'm trying to stay hidden over here. Ezekiel, Jake over here trying to still be in music videos 2024. Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 9, and it reads, nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, right? And you got to do it in moderation. Not every wicked you got to warn them of their ways. It depends on how humbleness they are, their countenance, or the conversations you have with it, then you can open up to them. You know what I'm saying? That's how life works. You know? What's going on, bro? You know, that's how it works. You know, it depends on how they approach you. But if you got a good spirit, you got the spirit of Yahawah, Yahawashi, the Lord's gonna make them pass on if they don't need to hear the word. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way, right? Because we're supposed to, if it's supposed to be that one, because the wicked that he's really looking for, the ones that we're warning, it's the elect to repent. Those are the ones that he's talking about that we need to warn. That you don't warn the elect, and I got to send another brother to tell him because your ass didn't do your goddamn job, then you're fucked. That's what I feel like he's saying, because he already said he came here for the house of Israel, saying came here for Israel. So we know he's talking about them. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way and turn from it, to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die as his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul, right? So basically he was saying, some people, I'm just going to make them walk right past you and I'm not going to say nothing, bro. Maybe I have some people who maybe pull up later, end up talking. Who knows? Who knows what the Lord's going to do? But we know that if the Lord really don't want somebody to come to the truth, he's going to make sure that, you know, they see the spirit at least. So you don't have to warn everybody, Jake. Just do you. Because it said don't get another man's affairs. And there's a lot of men out here doing some funny ass shit. You don't just go around telling everybody about Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. God test the spirit. And sometimes you do that without even telling them shit. Verse 10, therefore, O thou son of man, speak unto the house of Israel, and speak, and thus ye speak, saying, if our transgressions and our sins be upon us, and we pine away in them, how should we then live? Right? Verse 11, say unto them, as I live, saith the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So that's why we follow the laws to the best of our ability. We see shit going on, we see shit tearing down, we see shit going on, security guards go walk around with flashlights for no goddamn reason, thinking they doing something. All this shit going on right now, fuck all that. We're talking about Yahawah, Yahawashi. I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked. Okay? So we're not over here just being like, oh yeah, like looking at them like, you're gonna die. Well, that's why we're warning your ass. Okay? We don't have no pleasure in seeing our own people die. But we know 2/3 are gonna die because it said they're not gonna listen. You know? We can go deeper in that, but we're not. But that the wicked turn from his way and live. And who is the ones that are gonna do that? The elect. So who is he really talking about? Talking about turning away and living. Coming back to your heritage. Repentance means heritage. What are you talking about? The elect. Everything's talking about the elect. Turn ye from your evil ways, for why would ye die, O house of Israel? We know Jacob's name was turned into Israel in Genesis 35:10. Okay? Yeah, I'm just waiting on my bus ride. I didn't know that. All right, I'll go up. Is that okay for me to go over there? All right, give me 1 second. All right, we're gonna keep going. Give me 1 second. Doggone man in black came over here. It's a nigga right here sleeping next to some damn pine cones, but I'm the problem. So I'm gonna move right across the street. Agree with our adversary. Move real quick and do lesson. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. Okay, walk over here. We're gonna finish going into this lesson. This is because we talking about Yahawah, Yahawashi. That's all. He was like, sir, you're in Esau Edom land. You need to move. There's a whole nigga sleep on the goddamn block over here. I see a spot that's gonna be good. Oh, shit. All right. All right. I just got my bag with my clothes in it, and it's heavy. So bear with me. So lock in for the noise. That's a big ass cockroach right there. Hell no. We're gonna go right here. Oh yeah. All right. Versus is real, Jake. You'll learn someday. He's saying the same thing to this white dude over here. He got to have a whole conversation with him. It's all good, man. Let me grab my book again. Only reason why I'm doing this is because the tire on the bus popped, just like my tires on my fucking bike be popping at Norman or whatever, in Oklahoma or whatever. You know, so I have to fix it. And they're like, yeah, your shit's gonna be delayed. You're not gonna get to your shit until like 8 hours later. So that's why we're doing a lesson. So back to it. Only got 2 more hours left. Going 18 hours. Okay, get where I gotta go. Yahawashi said, take your ass over there, so I'm going. No, we do this stuff to show Israel, like, what, different scenarios of what you can go through, but you can still do the work. There's no excuse. It's in 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 10. Doesn't matter what the fuck you go through. You can do this work. So there's no excuse, man. It even says that in the scripture. There's no excuse, Jake. You don't do this fucking work, you cannot call yourself a servant of Yahawashi. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 10. And it reads, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh and the lust of uncleanness and despise government. Right? And really this is talking about the government of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Okay? Our people despise the rule and order of this brotherhood. That's cool. Do whatever you want, Jake. We're going to keep reading to you. Okay? The only ones that are going to wake up are the elect. The sumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. They're not afraid to look at us. We're walking in the street. They see us struggling. They see us going through the curses. And they've sold out to Esau, Edom. They're out here and they're living good. They're like, yeah, look at that guy. They talk to a couple females around them and be like, yeah, what do you think about that guy? Would you fuck him? They'd be like, no, he looks like he hasn't taken a shower, or they say something stupid. This is how this place thinks about us. That's why the Lord's going to treat them like Esau, Edom, because that's how Esau, Edom treats us. Okay? They think like we're just fucking retards and shit. But there's some people that, like, they'll see like your countenance and your spirit, and they're just looking at you because they're like, there's something about that guy. There's something about that guy, and it's because why? Because we have the Rawchaa Qadash on us. Like, we have the spirit on us. And I was talking to my elder about, what had happened tonight or whatever. We're chopping it up, and he was like, yeah, more people are starting to, like, they know what's going on, at least to the fact of, Esau's games, man. It's coming to that point, man. It's the birth pains. That's what you're going to start seeing. You're going to start seeing the elders and apostles and the brothers get more heavy and heavier and heavier on doing this work, okay? Even if it's the same scriptures, you're going to see us be like, God damn, they're fucking, like, in this shit, okay? I'm going to read verse 11. Whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not a railing accusation against them before the Lord. And a lot of them, the Lord puts the spirit on them to do that so they can judge them. Okay? That's a commandment. So don't do that. Don't be talking shit about my people. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Don't matter what the fuck condition they're in. You better help their ass more than anything. But we're expecting people not to help us. We're expecting people not to help us because the Lord said that they'll hate you for my name's sake. So, and it said in Job chapter 6, like we seen yesterday, 24 on down, it talks about woe to those who everybody calls good. So we don't want to be like the other prophets. We want to be the ones that, like, everybody's like, boo, we don't like you. Those are the ones you want to be like, because those are the ones that are not the false prophets. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Got to be like the ones that are actually, like, they actually give a shit about Yahweh, Yahawashi. We don't give a fuck if you don't like us. Okay? Prophets back in that day, they were feared. Okay? Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness. We're not doing this for money. We're not coming out here teaching you about Yahweh, Yahawashi for nothing. We're going through and showing you all different types of aspects of Yahweh, Yahawashi to the best of our abilities. Wherever we're at, we're candles. We're candles. We can't be hid. We can't be somebody that you can contain. You cannot contain the hopeful elect. We will do this work. And be content with such things as ye have. So we are. We are content with such things that we have. And if the time comes where maybe we get a little bit more, whatever, cool. If not, cool. That's what makes us content. But that doesn't mean that the Lord's not going to increase you. It's like we were talking earlier. He said he'll increase us at our last end. You know, he could help us out. But when you do get that stuff, be content with it. Be content with it and do right with it, Jay. That's all I'm saying. Because it can happen to any of us in a blink of an eye. Lord said that we'll be changed in the twinkling of an eye. Makes you think he can't do something for you in this physical world. But if you don't believe that shit, Jay, Lord might not do nothing for you. So you have to believe that shit. You have to walk in faith. What you can't see. Everything looks real bad. You know, tires are popping. But, you know, this is the test, man. It's easy to pass once you have the spirit. You know, it's easy to pass. You know, that's why he said my yoke is light, because he's doing the heavy lifting, you know, more than just us being able to teach online. He's doing the heavy lifting by already ordaining us to not be fucking retards and do this shit right. Okay, Lord willing, we had that number. He content with such thing as ye have, for he have said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. What you worry about, Jake? Don't even matter if you stand on the side of the block. We're up waiting on Yahawah, Yahawashi, man. That's my next scripture. Matthew chapter 7, verse 6. And it reads, it's Yahawashi speaking. You gotta remember this. Like we were talking about earlier, you don't just fucking tell everybody about this truth. Matthew chapter 7, verse 6. And it reads, give not that which is holy unto the dogs. Okay? So you got, just like I was saying yesterday, you got Michael Jordan, he's fucking 6-time medalist, he's the shit, he does all this shit. But then you got his towel boy. You don't fucking put the towel boy in fourth quarter. Like you leave him over there with the towel niggas. Okay? That's how the truth is. We're not giving everybody this knowledge. Give not which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. That's why Jake, when he has a certain place that he teaches, you got people fucking hating that shit, following him and trying to bother him and trying to get on his ass and trying to make his add strict bonds to his affliction. Okay. And we don't even necessarily sometimes be teaching them, but they just know, they feel the spirit. Like they're like, they really think they're better than us, and we know we're better than them. We know, and they know. That's why they be doing this funny ass fuck shit and be trying to cause problems to the brothers. But curses is coming out on you niggas. Shalak unto you niggas, and the Lord's gonna destroy y'all niggas. And I don't give a fuck. Like whatever, bro. Feel how you want. It's motherfucking niggas banging all over the place. Fucking Blood, Crip, Biggie, Pac, all this bullshit. But as soon as we talk about Yahawah, Yahawashi, y'all niggas got a problem. We ain't even done that to nobody. So whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm not banging. I'm just out here being like, hey, I trust in Yahawah, Yahawashi. I don't want to get blown up. If you don't want to get blown up, I think you should do what we're telling you to do. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm 32 years old. You think I learned what I'm teaching you? No, bro. I've only been in like 3 states in this place, okay? Been in my captivity a long fucking time, man. Ain't no fucking sunny day for me. I ain't get to go on vacation. I ain't even going on vacation right now. We're going business Yahawah Yahawashi. Verse 7, ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. And ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be open unto you. We're asking the Lord put us between poverty and riches. We're asking the Lord to keep us from, the fowler, even so-called white men. We're asking him to do all these things. But ultimately, we're asking him to do his will. We have to die for the faith, whatever, man. Whatever, bro. I'm not coming out trying to act like I'm just super strong and just out bothering people and fucking with people. You know, I'll be wise as a serpent, just like the brothers. You got to be wise, man. A lot of people be trying to. I was out here walking around. People was trying to stare me in the eyes. They just look down, Jake. Look around. Act like you doing something else. Because that's what they want. They want your fucking energy, Jake. They're not gonna get it. So they're not the elect. For everyone that seeketh, receiveth. Talking about the elect. And he that seeketh, findeth. And to him that knocketh, it shall be open. But a lot of people are not humble, so they're not seeking. They say they see, but they see not. Not seeking the right way, Jake. So we're not fucking with them. Okay? And you even gonna have some of them that look like they fucking with it, and they not gonna fuck with it. But whatever. Yahawashi made your ass do that, and he's got some time that you're gonna get your ass plucked for fucking over the brothers. Anybody in this bitch. That's anybody. Whether it's me, whoever, man. Who gives a shit? We are a living sacrifice to Yahawashi. You know? That's who we are. We're not here to play. But we're not here to make nobody do shit. We're not the fucking Christians. We're not trying to convert you. You want to get blown up here? Just leave me alone. Leave me and us alone. We won't say nothing to you no more. We won't say another word to you. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1, and it reads, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, brotherhood, by the mercies of your power, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. So sometimes, Jake, you'll go out here and somebody might actually be an enemy. And you'd be like, fuck, I still put the word out to him a little bit because he seemed a little sincere. That's being a reasonable sacrifice, putting yourself out there and knowing that some of these motherfuckers is enemies here in the matrix, and they gonna rend under you and fuck you over. That's what happens to Jake a lot of times. But guess what? The nice guy is gonna last laugh in this story. The nice guy is gonna last laugh. What I mean by the nice guy, I'm talking about man Yahawashi, because there's a lot of shit that we're waiting on the Lord to do. He said, don't do anything. You know, nice guy's gonna finish last in this story. All the movies that say that the nice guy finished last, yeah, they're right. We're gonna finish last. We're gonna finish last, man. We're gonna be one come out on top, and we're gonna be righteous more than everybody. We're gonna be fucking immortal, and motherfuckers are gonna bow to this shit. That's what we're talking about. It's not no fucking game. Jake, do whatever you gotta do, bro. You're gonna be ashamed. You didn't serve Yahawashi if you're an Israelite. Care what the fuck you do. Said don't fear what these niggas is gonna do, but that don't mean just like get in their face about it. But you know, we ain't no bitch ass men. So we're not gonna stand down. He said he made our faces hard against their faces. So we be smart, you know, when we know it's a Jake that's super emotional and he'll stab you just because you looked at him wrong or said something. But you know, if it's not that, it's just like, you know, most people just walk past us. Like we ain't trying to deal with you, bro. You know? And it's like even if they do, whatever, bro. Do what you gotta do. Cause I ain't no brave Jake, but I ain't no pussy ass Jake either. Okay, I'm right in the middle for your ass. Like I'll be out here on the block with the brothers. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's not no big deal, man. You can't handle this shit. There ain't no way you handling Jacob's trouble. This shit finna pop off. Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. What'd he say? Effeminate Jakes ain't getting in the kingdom. Some of them soft niggas. You can't stand out here with your brothers ready to die. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. You got Bloods and Crips standing out in their corners ready to die for their shit. And their shit don't even mean nothing. Y'all try the fucking rule of the universe. You ain't even out here prepared to die for your fucking brotherhood. All right, whatever, bro. You ain't gonna have to take it up with me. I'm just another man. You know, I'm just another man, just like the brothers. And all of them are prepared to die for this, man. We're gonna try to be circumspect. It said be at peace with men as much as possible. Sometimes it's not really a way around it, bro. And you gotta just be hard, bro. We're in the fucking belly of the fucking beast, man. Okay? Shit don't always go out right. You know? You gotta stand on Yahawashi no matter what. That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. And we talked about earlier, precious is the death of the saints. So some shit happened to you, whatever, Jake, whatever, bro. We in the truth. So ultimately, the Lord set that up to show you that, to show the congregation that, like, you know, if some shit does pop off, like, you really love Yahawah Yahawashi, man. And you seen that we really wasn't trying to fuck with nobody. Because we really not. Shit. We fucking with the brotherhood. Matthew chapter 12, verse 16. I got an hour and a half before I can move anywhere, so I'm doing the work. I'm not gonna just stand here the whole time. I already did that 4 hours. I'm trying to do an hour, at least an hour of this. It's Matthew chapter 12, verse 16. Should be right. No. We'll go back 2 scriptures. Jake don't really get it, man. We really out here, man. We're not saying that we just super buff ass, you know, just gangster ass men. Like, that's not GMS, man. But we not no weenie ass men. Okay? We really give a fuck about Yahawah Yahawashi. You know? We be circumspect. But if we get put in a situation like this, you know, we had Paul, he said he was in imprisonments and all types of shit to Moses. Brothers betraying him. That's one of the Lord's chosen, man. What you just so special. You can't go through nothing Paul went through. Sometimes you gonna go through that shit, Jake. You gotta be tough, man. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. And Yahawashi speaking, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. He say he sent us to the place where the wolves are at, where everybody don't want to fucking be at, right here out on the fucking block, on the highways and byways, no matter where the fuck we at, he sent us out here among everybody we really don't want to be around, right? That's what he did. He said, I send you. He sent you. He sent us. And I'm not out here because I wanted to be. Like, I was trying to be where the fuck I'm at right now. Lord said, you need to do this shit. So I'm out here doing it. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So we're sitting here scoping everybody out like everybody else scoping us. Everybody looking at us. We looking at them. We scoping and looking around like, all right, he don't look like a threat. He don't look like a threat. We look a little bit like a threat. I got to act a little bit different around that guy. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at like everything is like you in the fucking pen. All right. And I ain't even been in the pen like that. But I had a brother that was in the pen for a long time. And I learned some shit from him too. You know? How to scope shit out, how to be circumspect. You can learn. That's the one thing our elder told me I really like. He said you can learn something from 2/3 too. Just shut up and listen. Just shut up and listen to everybody, and they'll show you how to fucking be, bro. Because anything they do and they fuck up on, you gonna know not to do that shit. That's what you gonna learn. You gonna learn not to be like that. So even if you learn from somebody who's not as smart as you or wise as you can learn a whole lot from them. Because you see their ass get fucked up, you be like, oh shit, I don't need to do that. John chapter 15, verse 19. We got just a little bit more scriptures. We got 3 more. A couple of them I want to go into some words. This is Yahawashi speaking. We're going in what a lot of shit Yahawashi said. And it reads, if ye were of the world would love his own. So that's how we know that a lot of people ain't gonna really fuck with us. You know? Because ye are not of the world, right? But I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So we know when people come around, people smile, maybe look at us, whatever, try to peep us out. But everywhere you go, the curses is a little more heavy on you, Jake, when you're a prophet. You know, people gonna look at you like, man, fuck that guy. The majority of people, even if they don't do nothing, because it said the Lord said, you know, those that hate you will be at peace with you. You know, because there's been if incidences I've heard about certain things happening and brothers go through certain things or whatever, somebody trying to bother them. But at the end of the day, all the brothers are safe, you know? And whatever happens, hey, you can't be no living sacrifice and you just, you know, be super surprised when that trial comes and you got to die for your faith. Those apostles taught us very well not be acting all on some weird shit when shit start popping off out in this bitch. John chapter 14, verse 17. Not going to act weird like some strange ass trial before us. Lord said shit's going to happen. Happened to Paul. Happened to Yahawashi. Happened to everybody hating his ass. We're not greater than Yahawashi. You got to be ready for this shit, Jake. Could pop off no matter what. You got kids at goddamn school going to school thinking that they're in a safe place, and then somebody coming there with an AK and start shooting everybody. I don't understand why Jake thinks he's safe here. Only way we're safe is teaching Yahawah Yahawashi. It's the only way we're safe, and we're still not safe. They said we're gonna scarcely get out of here. So what are you gonna see, Jake? You're gonna see some shit popping off. Gotta get ready. This is John chapter 14, verse 17. Even the spirit of truth. We'll go back. Role of the Spirit, verse 16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, and he may abide with you forever. Talking about Yahawashi. Verse 17, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. So we know when we got these Christians out here talking about some John 3:16, he loved the world. Why do you say right here that he can't receive, the world can't receive what we talking about, right? What does it mean to receive? What does that mean? How do we say that? How do we say that in the Greek?
Strong's G 2983.
Lambano. Lambano means to receive. Lambano. Right? It says to take with the hand, lay hold of any person or anything in order to use it. To take up a thing to be carried, to take upon oneself, to take in order to carry away without the notion of violence, i.e. to remove, take away. That's what he's doing when he receives us. To claim procure for oneself and associate with oneself as companion, attendant. It's got so many shit, we're not going to go into all of them. They can't receive the doctrine of Yahawashi, so they can't be taken from the day of destruction. They can't be taken from the time of evil. Because he said in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4, he made the wicked even for the day of evil. And what do you think they're going to be doing? They're not going to be able to receive what the fuck we're saying. Okay? That's how we're discerning who Jacob is, who Esau is, and who everybody fuck else is. Okay? Because you got some of our people, they act like them. So we're going to be like, you might look like us, and maybe some of these Edomites out here, they look like them, but they really us, and we selling them too. You 2/3, you're going to get blown up, you don't repent. Not fucking playing, Jake. It's not a game. Neither, it says, because it says, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and he shall be in you. Verse 18, I will not leave you comfortless. I will come for you. Right? He said he's going to receive us. He's going to come and remove us from this ass whooping. And that's what we want, because when you look into Jake and the history of Jake, all we've gotten is ass whoopings, man. All we've gotten is ass whoopings, man. That's all we've gotten here. Is ass whoopings. That's all we've gotten. It's ass whoopings, man. That's all we've gotten. It's Hebrews chapter 12, verse 6. All we've gotten is ass whoopings. You even had a time with apostles in the Old Testament, they were teaching. Those in the New Testament, they were teaching, and some people beat them up, and they said that they were glad to get beat up in the name of Yahweh Yahawashi. Jake, you got to be ready for whatever, man. Okay? Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Lord put the spirit on us. He say do a lesson. We're going to do it. And just like Job's wife said, she tried to tell him, curse the Lord and die when he lost everything. But he said, you sound like one of the foolish women. Like you need to be thinking like you're gonna receive good and evil from the Lord. You got to be prepared, Jake. Like they don't understand what it means to be a true Israelite, man. To suffer. That's fine. That's fine. If you want to learn the hard way, you will learn. So Hebrews chapter 12, verse 6. And it reads, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. So you have to go through chastisement and scourging. You have to go through ass whoopings, Jake. You ain't going through no ass whoopings, and you think Yahawah, Yahawashi gonna receive you? That's a problem, Jake. Because Yahawah, Yahawashi took the worst ass whooping of all of us. So that doesn't make any sense. Because it said the servant is no greater than his master. Verse 7, if ye endure chastising, right? If you endure chastising, then we know weenie about it. The Most High dealeth with you as sons. For what son is he whom after the Father chasteneth not? Right? Verse 8, but if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. And who was that one? He saw even so-called white man. He got the vast and fatness of the earth. He be doing wicked shit. He be molesting little kids and getting away with it, all types of shit. You know, finally in 2024, like, oh, he got judged. And like, man, the motherfucker been doing that shit. Jeffrey Epstein been doing that goddamn shit for 20, 30, 40 years. You know? Ted Bundy been killing bitches every day. And talking about something. He finally got what he deserved. They knew what he was doing. They wanted to make another Netflix movie. It's my last verse. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Then we're getting out of here. Shit, not really. Getting out of here is just out of the lesson. Still stuck here for right now. That's fine. I believe the Lord wanted me stuck here for a reason. You know, he had me get a whole nother bus driver because I had the homeboy who was telling me, this dude that I met on the last bus, he was like, yeah, the last dude who was on the bus, he was stopping at random stops, doing all extra shit and just stopping and for no reason and shit, not picking niggas up, doing all types of shit, bugging out. We in Babylon the Great, Jake. You really out here. You really out here. You know, that's one thing I like about my elder because, you know, he told me about certain experiences that he had in LA, man. Not no fucking game, man. You think that Babylon uses fucking some funny shit. Take your ass out here and go take a bus trip, Jake. Find out, man. Shit ain't no fucking game. It's 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Verse 13, but rejoice in so much ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when the glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. So you have to go through that chastising. You have to go through that shit, Jake. If you don't go through that shit, or if you go through it, you think it's strange, the Lord's going to feel like you're strange. We don't want the Lord to look at us like strange fruit, because he said that you'll know them by their fruits. So we don't want the Lord to look at us as a strange fruit. He wants to look at us like, look, it's an apple. He wants to look at us like that. Fucking take that shit, need it.
Strong's G 3579. Say Nitzo.
Say Nitzo.
Say Nitzo.
Say Nitzo. You know what I'm saying? That's how you say strange. But that's how we want him to look at us. It's something that was edible. It says strange, entertain, lodge, strange. To receive as a gift, to entertain, hospitality, to be received, hospitality, to stay as a guest, to lodge, to be lodged, to surprise or astonish by the strangeness and novelty of a thing, to think strange, be shocked. So when shit start popping off, Jake, shit start going down, niggas start shooting down the street, niggas screaming and running all over the place. He had the dream, and motherfuckers was getting beamed and fucking pink smoke was coming out and landing on them and shit. What do you think this is strange for, Jake? Lord told us the shit was going to go down. You know? This is not strange. This is exactly what we've been fucking telling you every day. So Shalom to elect Israel, hope elect Israel, Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, foreign Israelites, like the other nations, scattered across 4 corners of the earth. Want to give all praise to Barak, Rawchaa. Got to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Bahasham. Qadash. Double honors to those and apostles, great millstone, led us all to this truth. Ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent. Praise show forth the Lord's righteousness praise show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those who are part of the elect, to the hopeful elect. Lord, when we pray that number, Lord, when it's be able to find those who fear in the name of the Lord, striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah 3:5, it is not slack. 2 Peter 3:9, until it brings 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 42. Baba, peace, blessed to the elect. Palm Yasharala. Shalom.